Set. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready? Yep,
I'm
it's
gonna eat your dog.
sun is going through. Weirdo. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Freddy?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you
I'm ready for my money.
for Freddy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. What? I'm not saying nothing.
I was waiting for you. I thought you were gonna keep going.
Oh no, I was just saying random stuff until you said something. Audio is going clean right through. We're good to go. 1 2 1 2. Go. Oh.
Know what that means? We're talking about Wolfman, I,
Wolfman.
aka a high budget college film.
A high a high budget nothing burger, you mean?
Yep.
Literally a lot of okay. So the gist of this movie is what? We're trying to remake how the Wolfman, the origins of the
The
Wolfman.
movie is loosely about trauma as well. If you'd watch it, I think those of you who've watched it may understand what I'm talking about. The movie is loosely about trauma as well, like generational trauma. You know what I mean? Because the main character, aka the Wolfman, his father
Yeah.
was not abusive intentionally, but he was like scary in the sense of like
Yeah.
he wanted his son to be a survivor, all that kind of stuff, and be strong and tough. Okay,
Yeah.
and always there was, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it kind of it rose out. But but his dad's way of raising him was so kind of harsh. It
Yeah.
was so harsh that he wanted to be a different kind of dad, right?
Yeah.
Growing up, right?
Yeah.
And but yeah, but basically, the movie is basically about Wolfman. That like the thing is, the movie. I'm not even sure what it's really even about. Besides, the dude becoming a wolf thing, if you can call it that. You know what I mean?
Wolf.
Because
Oh.
like the movie doesn't really get into how the wolf. I guess you can say.
Oh!
Then they call it I think they call it like a hill fever.
It was like I know what you're talking about. It was like this one second. Let me
It's like a Native American thing. They call it some
yeah.
hill fever.
Hold on. I gotta pull it up because it was a long sentence. I don't want to butcher it. Hold on.
Yeah, but basically, like they didn't get into like what word started. They didn't get to the mysticism of it. They didn't talk about it was even a disease or not. It was just it's a fever. It makes you a cannibalistic wolfman, I guess. But they didn't explain how it even started or why it started. Like, is it a spiritual thing? Is it a disease? Is it a virus? What is it? Is it allegory for rabies? I mean, what's going on here?
Man, I can't even find the quote. It just gives me quotes from the old one. I don't know what old one. What the hell?
Right?
But no, you had it right. It was like something of the man, or it was like a like kind of
yeah, get it can get like a wolf face and shit like that. I don't know.
yeah. No,
But
you got it right.
basically, the movie hard to describe what it's about because nothing really happens. You know what I mean,
Yes.
nothing really happens. Yeah, there's some tension, but it's like it's not really nothing to call it a scary movie. Even if it was trying to be one, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Basically, I'm gonna get into the plot of the movie right quick to give you an idea. The movie begins.
Oh,
The movie begins
my bad.
with the kid the movie begins with the kid waking up in his bed.
He woke up.
Dad does like a military thing, like hey, like '06, come down, you know what I mean? Comes down for breakfast, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Some kind of weird military lingo, right?
He said you got to get up for Alpha Cipher Foxtrot.
Some shit like that,
I'm
right?
just fucking around. No, he did not say that.
You know what I mean? Similar energy, there, right? But basically,
Yeah, he has that
that's very stern.
what do you call those people that like preppers, right?
Yeah,
He's like the prepper energy.
yeah, heavy prepper energy. But when you get into the movie, you find out why, right? Basically, uh, teaches his son how to be a hunter. His dad seems kind of very strict, and but his son would seem very distracted, right? He's a kid, right? Easily distracted
Yeah.
and not listening in the right way. Basically, what happens is to go hunting to see a deer, and they're trying to teach your son how to hunt the deer, trying to give him some advice about life, and trying to tell him that he loves him, that he wants him to be prepared for if he ever dies one day,
You got to
Right.
be prepared to save yourself and save your family.
right? And what happens is they see a deer, the dad misses the shot, looks for a son, the son disappears. Turns out the son went to follow the deer from a different route and as he's trying to shoot it, as he's looking for the deer, he sees a strange dude for a second looking at him in tattered clothes. Then the kid looks again without the scope. The wolf disappears. The guy wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
Kid thought he was seeing things. Tries to go find the deer, right? Then his dad ends up finding him and telling him, "Hey, what are you doing? Trying to get killed?" Right? And really scaring him. Right? Really scaring him. And what happens is, they hear a noise, and the ambience changes from being, like a father son moment to very creepy, real quick. Right? Like unsettling, like someone was like stalking them. They went to go hide in like a little hunter shack, and they heard a noise coming up the ladder, but then a deer sound distracted the monster, and the monster went to go after the deer, and you hear these visceral, like like meat crunching sounds from the deer, right? And when the dad peeked out and tried to shoot it, I saw was the legs of the creature, when it went past him as it made the shot. Basically, I think he missed.
I'd say try to watch it in the if you could watch this in IMAX or like a bigger, loud theater. I say go for it because it will
Yeah.
give it more
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm going into too much detail. Let me summarize it a little bit more. Basically,
Give the nutshell.
Yeah.
What's in the nut?
basically after that, there's a time skip toward the kids and the adults. He's a dad. He's a stay-at-home dad because he's like he's like a failed writer, or you know what I mean. I wouldn't say a failed writer. I'll say it's like a writing block, right? He's in a block right now. Basically, what happens is his mom's making most of the money now. She's like a lawyer, right? And she has like an old school haircut too. Her hairstyle is very old school. And you notice that? My wife had like an old school kind of curly blonde hairstyle. It was like short and curly. You know what I mean, it's reminiscent of like the 50s and 60s. You know what I mean?
When I was
I
watching,
think that's the point too.
it might have been the point. I was gonna say like I wasn't paying attention because while that was going on, I was too focused on eating my Pizza Hut pizza slice personal pizza that I got.
Food.
You know how when you go to Cinemark they have like a pizza personal one you can get like pepperoni whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I was waiting in line. Lady walks up with like two fresh ones. I was like,
Yummy.
I stare with heavy fatty intentions because I'm fat.
Yummy.
I was like, you know what? I will get that.
Right?
I did not was not paying attention to her stuff. I gotta be honest, but
Right.
I did pay attention to the fact that how super dismissive she was and like very standoffish she was versus the father trying to give a lot of love towards his daughter.
Yeah, she feels jealous a little bit that she doesn't spend as much time with her daughter as the dad does. She was a little alienated, like she almost doesn't know her.
It's like, bro, if you decided not to overwork herself for one day, jeez.
Yeah, like honestly, at this point, the dad's trying. He knows that the relationship was kind of falling apart.
Strained as hell.
Yeah, but he's trying, and she's not. That's the thing.
Shit like this, like I guess comes from like my own familial stuff too. Like it kind of like hits a note. I
Yeah,
don't like it.
Yeah, it bothered me too. But that's the point though.
Yeah, of course.
I'm supposed to be like, oh come on, man. You know what I mean? That's not over yet, right? And luckily, basically, but that's a little bit of a tangent. Basically, after the time skip, the kid becomes a father.
Do we want to spoil this? What happens later, or
Well,
I want to stop you there real fast. Just ask because I'm trying to think. Should we just not say anything about what happens, or just be like,
okay.
give a synopsis real fast?
Synopsis. There was a wolfman. The family trying to survive the encounter with the wolfman. The wolfman, I guess, scratches somebody.
Like, they crash.
He infects somebody. I'm not saying who. He infects somebody.
They somehow crash and then get scratched. But like, did you see the scratch? I didn't see the
No.
scratch.
I thought it took a bite, not a scratch.
Like I saw the swipe, but
Yeah, but how did it get him?
he was in the car. He didn't even hit him.
Yeah. As I said, man,
The
it's like,
shitty movie detail.
it is. Also, but here are some things that they did right though. Here's the good, the bad, and the neutral.
Sure.
All right, real quick. Movie had a great cinematography. It knew how to use the colors.
Yeah.
And you know how to use the colors. To tip the mood, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? The actors did a pretty good job, I think, as well. The daughter was surprisingly really good. The little girl actor, she's surprisingly very good. I believe her being scared.
Yeah.
Right. Downside is the wolfman, the actual wolf creature, the werewolf or whatever.
Yeah.
It looked terrible. It didn't look nothing like
Oh
a
my
wolf.
god.
it was hardly any fur on it. They even classify it as a wolf.
That wasn't even Wolfman. That's like
it was too ugly to be considered even like a wolf creature at all.
that's Coyote Man. Ew, what is that?
Right? No, that could have been that's fucking mange. That's mange monkey man.
That's no. It's Rabies Man.
Right? Basically,
Because
again, they didn't get again. Hate to keep beating a dead horse, but they never described in any way on what the fucking virus was or spiritual thing it was. Was it spiritual? Is like a Wendigo thing where you do something and you get infected by a spirit? Is it like, what is it?
I hate how they touched upon the brief like Native American stuff for like a quick hot second,
But never delve into it.
They're like, here's our inspiration. That's it. It's like dog.
Like if it was an actual good movie, they could have set up a sequel. You know what I mean? They could have set up a sequel and where it came from, but the movie wasn't good enough for that.
Like
That's creepy.
I could have been what?
Like flickering.
Oh yeah, I know. It's I don't know what's wrong with it. I just ignored it. But gotta be honest, it would have been nice if like they show off some like add some Native American stuff into it, like some folklore. Insert it. You already put a quote from Native American folklore, but you don't run with it. You just say, "All right, now back to trauma and other things. That's more American things happening and stuff." But like, why cowards? Why didn't you touch more upon it, or have like someone nearby try to help them out, or they try themselves read books and history books or whatever to like learn all those things that we the viewer was noticing initially or something. I don't know. It's just they could have done so much more.
Movie was like it was like a nothing burger. Nothing really happened, and it didn't expand on anything. It was just like a retelling, or kind of reboot of the original.
So much plot points
that led to nowhere. They led nowhere.
That they could have expanded on, but they decided not to because
I don't know why.
And then
was it a timing constraint? What was it?
I don't know, because the movie was pretty long. It was like actually no, I'm just kidding. The movie wasn't even 2 hours. It was very short, actually.
It's like an hour long?
103 minutes, so it was like an hour, just an hour, a straight up hour and 3 minutes. If they gave it a second hour, maybe it would have been better. At least explains. Oh, you know what? This fucking flicker line is pissing me off. Hold on.
I mean, like, I feel like they're setting up I feel like they're trying to set up like a MonsterVerse. Think about it. They did Nosferatu. They tried Wolfman.
They tried to 10 years ago.
I think they're doing it again because they got Nosferatu again.
No, I looked into it before. They were trying to, but these are just separate. They're not connected.
That's stupid. What a waste opportunity.
Because they saw how like the first Mummy, remember how it did really poorly in the box office? That was the reason for like not to go through with having everything being connected or whatever.
You mean which movie? Do you mean the
Tom Cruise one?
Oh, no, I know. What I mean is I don't. Okay, here's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I don't mean like a verse as in like that kind of thing. I mean like reintroducing the trio of old school monsters. The vampire, the Wolfman, and like whoever the other one was, Frankenstein. I thought they're gonna do something like this, but I guess not.
They're like I was saying that they were, but now it's just their own separate thing. I think they're still trying to do like reintroduce those old like monster movies, but with a different flair to
Frankenstein is next, by the way. I can tell already. Frankenstein's definitely coming up next.
Have you seen Invisible Man?
The new one?
No, this one from 2020.
Oh no, I didn't see that one yet.
Part of this, by the way, it's actually kind of part of it. Like it was like Invisible Man, The Mummy, Wolfman, vampire stuff, whatever, Dracula, whatever, or I guess in this case Nosferatu, Orko, whatever.
Yeah,
I saw Nosferatu too, by the way.
Was it good?
Describe the face I'm giving you, because I don't know how to say the words.
I gotta watch it then.
Like it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like. It's just like
confusing,
slightly. Remember Willem Dafoe? Willem Dafoe's in it.
Oh.
The same character he plays in Poor Things, he like channels that same energy into this movie. So like you'll just feel right at home with him.
Yeah, Pretty Little Things. That was yeah.
Poor Things, whatever we call it. Was it Pretty Things or Pretty Things or Poor Things?
I don't know.
But
I wasn't a fan of that movie. I wasn't a fan of that movie actually.
I liked how weird it was, but
it was weird. But the ending kind of went me the wrong way.
That's fine. But Wolfman.
Okay, Wolfman was good. I would give it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah,
I was bored the whole way through, man.
I
I give it to because it did a few things that were good. Cinematography is good. The acting was cool, but
yeah I
that isn't. But like the story was boo boo.
you know I'm gonna stand on business too. 2 out of 5. You wanna know why? Let me tell you something. Literally 30 the last 10-20 minutes of the movie, I fell asleep on my girlfriend's shoulder.
You told me that.
Like I was just like, just like, just
If it can make if it can make somebody go to sleep, it's not good. You know what I mean?
it was like dog.
If we're trying to take a nap, we're trying to take a nap, put the movie on.
Like dude, like there's a lot of potential. You just didn't use it. Like or
Didn't capitalize off it at all. Could have expanded on what it is. Could have done something. There's a movie came out a while ago called Werewolves. I feel like even that's better than this.
you gotta see this one though. Invisible Man was probably so out of all these, monster franchises or monster movies, they're trying to like reboots and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd say Invisible Man is the best one out of all of them.
right.
Maybe Nosferatu, depending on how you feel. I don't want to say my thoughts on it just yet until you watch it.
Right.
It's already out on digital. I already saw it like a few days ago with my girlfriend. It was quite an interesting movie. I don't want to say no spoilers of it or say my thoughts on it.
It's from theaters or no?
It is, or you could just save money and just try to pirate it and stuff. I mean, not pirate it. Like, don't pirate it. Like that's illegal. I mean, like, don't sell the 7 Seas. But I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
it might be in movies still if you want to go watch it in theaters. So I'd say go. But Invisible Man, it's not in theaters. Obviously, it's from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'd say try to like go on Vudu and rent it out. Could rent it out because you don't want to like pirate it and stuff because that's bad. That's bad for the studios.
Yeah.
But I'd say out of all these monster reboot franchise movies, whatever, Invisible Man is like the best one out of all these so far.
I'll give it a shot.
Wolfman at the very bottom of the fucking list.
Right on the totem pole. Oh, I forget how long ago it was, but there's a movie called Werewolves. It's like a cheesy action supernatural thing, but I feel like that's better. That's better than Wolfman. I feel like we've been. I feel like I'd rather watch that than this.
Interesting. You know what's crazy?
Mhm.
Real fast, I'm gonna look it up right now. What's crazy is that Ryan Gosling was the one that pitched the idea for this movie. With a different director,
Well,
and then the director left, and then Ryan Gosling decided not to go through with it, so they got a brand new executive. A brand new what is it? They used the executive producer as the director, so that might have been it. Why it kind of fell flat.
Had potential, but the people left the project.
Key people were supposed
so
to be.
So it could have been good. All right.
It potentially could have been.
Why did they still release it? What the fuck? Was it? I wouldn't have released it at that point.
I don't know, bro. Like,
I wouldn't have released it at that point.
Like, you got hella money, like, just being hella fucking stingy as shit. Like, dude, like, the decisions these fucking studios make, it just pisses me off, dude. Like, it's so fucking annoying. Jason Blum of Blumhouse, produced it. Like, I fuck with any from Jason Blum and Blumhouse, but like, bro, like, this is one of the weakest ones, honestly.
Yeah, could do better.
Nosferatu is like a close second to like on the list of the monster movie reboots. By the way, I'm pretty sure the Mummy will probably be at the very bottom with Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
but Wolfman takes that place for now. Cause, man, whole lot of shit happened and nothing got solved.
Yep.
The twist at the end was interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. But also, like, it was kind of seeing it coming a little bit.
Oh yeah, I seen it coming from a mile away. I was like, I knew what that wolf is. I knew exactly what that wolf was.
That shit wasn't even like.
Oh, sorry, not wolf. I don't know what the monkey, what that rabid monkey man was.
No, Rabies Man.
Rabies man, yeah.
Like, there ain't much to talk about. Like, just this one is like more disappointing. I feel. I had hopes for like it might be interesting. The trailers had me interested back in December, November when I saw the trailer for it. But then seeing it actually, I'm like this like.
The trailer wasn't even good enough for me to want to watch it. I watched it because you watched it.
I like the trailer because it was interesting to me, but for you not.
You know trailer interested me.
Which one?
28 years later, that trailer interested me.
I didn't see the trailer for that. I'll just wait.
You gonna wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Hey, the trailer didn't roll too much.
I still want to do my thing where like I just go in blind, don't see the trailer, just go in blind completely.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
But if I heard a movie is bad for a reason, I will look into why it's bad and then figure out if I want to waste my money or not. I found out the day we came back from Sonic the Adventure 3, Sonic Hedgehog 3 movie. You're yawning. Is that we could have Julie,
Hmm?
you could have
Ah,
because it was already out on digital and stuff.
right.
I was like, what? No way. And it was kind of interesting that it was still in theaters.
Hmm.
But I was fine with it because I had fun with it, remember? The other
Right.
time. So, all right. This is the most nothing burger episode we've had so far. One of them.
The movie was a nothing burger.
That's why I felt like this is one of our weakest episodes. I'm sorry, but like that was very disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
But man, you know what? Whatever. There's a lot more movies to keep going and to watch and talk about still.
Oh yeah, the hundreds.
So next episode we're doing Pokemon Heroes with Latios and Latias.
Yep, the Pokemon that Ash kissed.
The Pokemon verse.
I Ash defense he didn't know.
The Pokeverse. In a world, a 10-year-old man wants to go and become the greatest Pokemon trainer ever. He finds friends in unlikely places, and villains turn friends. No? Not doing
No.
it for you?
Nah, I don't know.
You zoned out, huh?
I was on the first hot second. It's just like
Is it because of the blinking lights?
that. Yeah, it was a part of it.
Overstimulation.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, good.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, the movie was not that great, and I wish I watched something else. Right? When I watched the movie, midway through, I was like, hey, I can be watching Sonic 3 right now.
That's crazy.
All right,
I say you should watch this movie
this is me. I'll watch it.
right now.
All right.
But by the time you finish watching, it'll be like 8 o'clock though,
Yeah,
because it's like 5 o'clock right now. 5 o'clock.
that's good. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay. All right, y'all. See you on the next one.
See you on the next one. Peace.
Be safe. Be nice to yourself. Take a deep breath. A new day is always around the corner.
I was like, don't drink and drive, otherwise I'll come find you
He will find you.
and I'll make you pay.
He will make you pay.
Peace.
Peace.